Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome back to another exciting episode of HBWN. I'm Jade Nash.
And I'm Cole Brothers. Today we're going to take time to provide you with information on prom. Plus we will take a look at an award won by our very own television production teacher.
And later, we will get to know the story behind one of our very own athletes who has made a tremendous comeback. There's no time to waste. Today is April 10th, 2014.
And you are watching Har-Ber Wildcat News. Prom is coming up, and for you seniors, it will be your last hurrah before graduation. If you're still looking for that special dress, pay attention. Courtney has the story.
With the excitement picking up about prom, many students are going above and beyond to ask that special someone to the masquerade.
Sam asked me, he made 4 big letters that spelled out prom, and they had pictures of us, and they were hanging in my room when I got home. I had no idea, so it actually scared me to death because I had no idea he was just going to be sitting in my room.
No doubt one of the biggest fears for students is finding that special dress, but there is one store that makes the process a little bit easier.
The name of the store is Vintage Violet Boutique. Basically, we sell vintage and new. So I just like to put things in my store that I would wear. It doesn't have to be brand new, it doesn't have to be vintage, something that's just special. So you'll find anything from prom gowns that are brand new to special prom gowns from the 50s. We also have denim cutoffs that I custom make. We have jewelry, really great pieces of jewelry. Short dresses, party dresses, anything cute that you need, it's here.
This staff brings a unique twist to their style, and the people that walk into this store are looked at as more than just clients.
It's so fun on Saturdays because that's when we get most of our people in. But it's fun to have extra girls on staff. We have everything done by size and color. And we're as excited as you are because we like to look at the girl's shape and put her in the dress that's right for her. So you get one-on-one attention from us. We treat everyone like family, and we want you to be happy and beautiful.
The dresses come with a hefty price tag. Few seniors are sparing the expense for their special night.
I'll probably spend at least $300 or $350 because it is my senior prom, and I've never spent a lot of money on a dress. I always find a dress on sale, and my mom said since it's my senior prom, we'll spend a little bit more.
Our gowns range anywhere between $95 up to $395. We also offer layaway, and we also do alterations here. I know a lot of cases girls have bought a very expensive gown and they had to pay another $100 to get it altered. We don't believe in that. My mom is actually my full-time seamstress, and we do our alterations on any gown for $15.
May 3rd is quickly approaching, and to most, this is more than just a senior prom. It's their last chance to say goodbyes before pursuing jobs and future education. For HBWN, I'm Jade Nash.
I have no doubt that every girl will look stunning at prom.
I picked out my dress, and I'm excited for the night. In other news, our very own television production teacher recently received an accolade at a national convention. Here's Jared with the story.
Recently, our TV program made Har-Ber history, winning first place in a national competition.
Student Television Network is the largest broadcast and film conference in the nation. All the high schools compete. They had schools from just about every single state. So Student Television Network is a collection of all the schools coming together to compete for the top prizes.
With the dedication demonstrated throughout the program, it's easy to see why Har-Ber stands out.
I think our students are a little bit more committed than most schools. I mean, we shot this video on December 26th, that's the day after Christmas, and I still had 20 students to show up. They're very passionate and driven, and I'm able to get inspired by their creativity. So we actually collaborated on a script together, and we came up with this idea, and we shot it ourselves.
With student participation nearing 20 students, some students have had a bigger role in the video.
I'm one of the main camera generals, I guess you could say. And so it's me and Andrew Lyle. He's opposite to me, sort of my, counterpart in the movie. And, we just have a fight scene in the end. It's pretty cool. So.
What a great way to finish the year. Congratulations to the television program. Can't wait to see what the future holds next. For HBWN, I'm Jared Gabriel.
We are all so proud to have such an amazing teacher in charge of the television production program.
Congratulations to Mr. Sherman and everyone involved in the project. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, we're going to take a look at a career path in which some feel is the most honorable of them all.
Here's a fact. On average, 80 pounds of chicken, 18 pounds of turkey, and 20 dozen eggs are consumed per person in the U.S. every year.
And it starts right here, where over 6,000 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry.
But it's not about just making money. It's about the $3.6 billion we give back to the economy each year.
Currently, there are over 42,000 Arkansas employees helping ensure a better tomorrow today.
And it ends here where it feeds over 312 million Americans and provides over 42,000 jobs. Because any way you look at it,
It's not about whether we can be sustainable, it's about whether we choose to be. The difference is you.
The first cigarette changed my life forever. Now the only thing that drives me is the cancer. It only takes one.
One of the most upsetting things as an athlete is to be on the sidelines and watch the rest of your team compete. But for one athlete, she took this as an opportunity to not only get better, but learn a life lesson as well.
In track, the sport is measured in seconds.
Boom, boom, snap it, rubber band.
But coming back from an injury that can not only sideline your season, but also your career, that could take months, sometimes even years. But for senior Peyton Stumbaugh, this was just a minor detour on her path for success.
Peyton's injury was a compression to the spinal cord at her S1 and her L5 from a pole vault injury in indoor her junior year.
Acting as a father and coach, Lance Stumbaugh is more than just a supporter. He played a major role in getting Peyton back on track.
I have a background in therapy, more massage therapy, but it's more sports massage, Rolfing type therapy. So there was a lot of work on her psoas major muscle, which is a muscle that connects anteriorly to the spine. There was these exercises that caused such excruciating pain that she was crying in agony. Really, it became a psychological battle. And I think once Peyton got over the hump and she was consistent with her therapy on her own, when she beat it psychologically, physically it started to happen for her.
With the injury sidelining Peyton, it played a bigger role than just a physical setback. Her battle came from within.
I kind of didn't know who I was without track. It was really hard watching all my other teammates compete because at the beginning of the season I was in the best shape ever, and then I got hurt, so I got out of shape and then I had to get back into shape, and it was just really rough because that's your year to get recruited. Your junior year is like the year you get recruited, and college coaches are really looking at you and they can talk to you after your junior year.
But it wasn't until one of the largest meets that Peyton finally made her mark.
Kansas Relays, I ran the 300-meter hurdles the second time that year, and I won at a huge meet against great competition. So that was my comeback, and that's when I felt confident about myself that I can meet these marks.
14 state titles, 2 Gatorade Track Athletes of the Year, and 13 school records later, her work finally pays off with a huge opportunity.
I wasn't considering Oklahoma at all until last January at Texas A&M Relays, because they called me after that meet and they really were excited about me and they really wanted me, and he came and visited me the next week, and then I visited the next week, and I went there and I just knew that was the place for me.
But for this athlete, the injury came as much more than a setback, but a life lesson that will never be forgotten.
Consistency. Being consistent when no one else is watching. Learning that a champion is truly made in those dark, quiet moments when there's no one else around but you, and deciding that, you know what, I'm going to do something. I'm going to train harder, I'm going to come back stronger, and I'm going to prove that I'm in this to win it.
With history made in the future set, Peyton Stumbaugh will be more than just an athlete, but an inspiration for generations. For HBWN, I'm Sam Strubing.
Congratulations, Peyton, on all of your well-deserved success. We can't wait to see what the future has in store for you.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Tune in for our final show of the year as we say goodbye to our seniors and introduce you to the cast and crew of HBWN.
Absolutely, Cole. We will be sure to go out with a bang. For HBWN, I'm Jade Nash.
And I'm Cole Brothers. Shake and bake.